Unity community, welcome back to another official Unity live stream here on both twitch.tv/Unity and of course the Unity YouTube page. My name is Jackson. I am one of your community managers. It is my responsibility to bring you all of the live stream content that you see here on these channels. So thank you so very much for being here. It is our hope that you join these streams, you feel inspired, informed, ready to go, connected to the community, and hopefully a little bit entertained. Thank you again for hanging out. If you are watching live, please be aware that this is a conversation and we would love you to be a part of it. If you can ask questions, if you have comments, feel free to throw those in here. We are paying attention. If you are watching on a VOD after the fact, take a look down at that navigation bar and skip ahead. Feel free. I mean, hang out here if you want and get the full introduction, or skip ahead to wherever you would like to be, whatever applies to you most. But of course, thank you to everybody for being here. Over on the Twitch side, we're seeing Samurai Dev, Mwenmen. We've got Angel, Andrew, Golden Character Design, to mention a few. Over on the YouTube side, we've got some familiar faces. PZ Game Developer, of course, Kirk's in the chat. Caesar Bull. Who else we got here? Dana, Daddy Developer, FPS. Everybody, welcome on in. We have a fun show planned for you today. This should be a relatively easy, laid-back energy vibe. We are bringing in a number of people from the Unity Learn team. Of course, about a month ago, we had a stream where we brought everybody in to talk about the revamped Tanks tutorial. We are taking that a step further today as we invited everybody to submit their entries into the Tanks showcase for an opportunity to win one of 5 prizes. Today, those winners have been notified. They've been informed. We've got some winners and we're going to play their entries to tell you everything about them, what was fantastic, why they ended up with the prizes. So, I think it's going to be a very, very fun one. Kick back, relax. Of course, thank you to those of you who joined us last week. We had a busy week of streams capped off by the game show that happened on Friday, Versus Mode. Thank you for hanging out. This week, typically we have Tuesday and Thursday streams. This Thursday, there will be no stream as it's Switch 2 launch day, and we decided that everyone should probably just go play their Switch 2 and stuff. So, like, no stream on Thursday. But next week, we got a full slate of streams, starting with some very, very fun stuff on Tuesday that we'll talk about later in the show. For now, I think it's about time that we bring everybody into this wonderful stream. We've got a full house today. Please say hello to representatives of the Learn team. Welcome on in, everybody. How are we doing today?
Just do the whole, like, what is it, the Muppets when they start yelling and Kermit does the
Sure.
thing? Yeah.
Sure. Yeah. So everybody, we'll go around the room and welcome everybody. We, of course, have a first-time guest of the stream in Luna here. So thank you very, very much for joining us. Why don't we get started with Luna, and then we'll just go clockwise around the horn here. Let us know how long you've been at Unity, what you do here, and then we'll make it a little easier. Have you been playing any games lately?
Okay. Oh my God, so much.
I know.
pressure.
I knew this would make you nervous.
Yeah.
Don't worry. We'll get this out of the way. And you're
Thank
right
you.
from here on out.
Well, hello everyone. My name is Luna. I work as a junior instructional designer. So as you might see, Aaron is the senior. So basically I just do exactly what he does, but like junior-ish. I've been working at Unity for over a year now, I think. And yeah, this is my first stream. So chat, please be nice. Because
Everyone's
I will
going to be
cry.
nice too.
Yeah.
We've got the sweetest community here. Everyone is entirely supportive and warm and welcoming. We're so lucky to have this wonderful community. And it's also because, like, we don't tolerate anyone who's not. Anyone who comes in and wants to be a jerk is shown the door very, very quickly. But Luna, have you been playing any games lately?
Actually not. Oh my God.
That's okay.
I know, but yeah, I haven't.
Yeah, actually, I mean, I know for a fact you've been playing some Tanks entries lately, so I don't know. Maybe that's
true. That
maybe
counts.
that's the secret sauce.
Definitely. I've been just so focused on Tanks that I
Locked in on Tanks. Good. That's what we want to see. That's what we want to see. We've got James here returning as well. James, if anyone has not seen you on a stream before, can you let them know who you are?
Absolutely. Hi, everyone. I am James. I am the manager of content production for the Unity Learn team. I've been with Unity for about 8 years now. Yeah, it's been a wonderful 8 years. As for what I'm playing, I am currently addicted to Marvel Rivals. I'm still playing it. They just launched the new half season.
New Ultron,
And
yeah?
yeah, Ultron is pretty,
Mm.
I don't know. I'm still kind of like, he's good. He
Mhm.
is also a menace to play against. So,
Oh.
but if anyone's playing Marvel Rivals, that's where you'll find me.
So I fell off. I put in a lot of hours. And I fell off. I don't know what came out to kind of take over my attention. But basically, you just described my strategy. I find the character that annoys me most, and I'm like, well, that's who I play forever now. So I played a lot of Penny, which Penny apparently got a buff recently, and I'm like, well, do I come back?
Yeah.
Do I come back?
Penny is a menace now.
Yeah.
With Rocket, if you have a Rocket on your team.
Yeah. Which I often did.
Totally know whatever.
You're following
cool.
Kirk?
We're following. I totally.
Good. Well, James, welcome back. Great to have you. Another returning guest. We've got Aaron. Of course, Aaron, you were here to essentially hit the front end of this Tanks adventure. Tell everybody a little about yourself.
Yes, hello. As Luna mentioned, I have the same job as her, which is that I create content that usually ends up on learn.unity.com, including this Tanks revamp. So I'm very excited to showcase some of the people who have gone above and beyond, which is kind of like an instructional designer's dream when someone takes a course and then really kind of runs with it. So selfishly, I'm here to bask in the glory of hopefully what is a well-designed course. Anyway, in terms of games that I've been playing, I've got a bunch of kids, and they're not paying me to say this, but we recently bought a Nex Playground. This is not a paid sponsor, but it's just hilarious. It's basically like a Wii, but you don't need a controller, so there's no danger of them throwing it at the TV. And I just got my 4- and 6-year-olds just jumping in front of the TV for 10 minutes in the morning and 10 minutes before bed. And it is just hilarious. Hilarious way to start and end the day.
I feel like do I need to have kids so that I can prank them using video games? Is that what Aaron's taught me today?
Yeah. If we had more time, I would just show you video after video of them jumping around in their underwear. But maybe if there's time at the end.
Sure. I just want to put an official disclaimer out there that is not the type of content that we will see on the Unity page, just in case there's questions or concerns. If this comes back to me in any way, we've laid it out.
Wait.
Kids jumping around in their underwear.
Let me out Aaron's kids though. His boys, 2 of his boys have really funny passport pictures.
Okay.
And I think
maybe we could show those.
Yeah, maybe we could show that.
We're not showing official government issued documents on the channel either.
They look like FBI agents, like little baby FBI agents. Sorry, there's a random aside for the internet.
And with that, we've got Kirk returning to the stream, a man of many fantastic ideas. Kirk, tell everybody a little bit about yourself.
Hello, world. Hello, YouTube channel, especially the Bull, because you're always here. It's Kirk. I'm a senior community manager here at Unity. You might have seen me before on one of these streams. So I've been on YouTube and Twitch. You also might see me on discussions. So if you're in the Learn discussion section where we were doing a Tanks Learn along, hello, and thank you so much for submitting your games. I also run the education server. So to all the lovely teachers that are watching this or maybe watching the VOD, thank you for all you do. So yeah. And then what are we playing right now? Is that the question?
Yeah.
I'm not playing that Marvel game. I'm playing Marvel versus Capcom 2. And I'm gonna turn to my right and I'm gonna show this lovely.
You got a fight stick.
I got a little leverless fight stick right here.
What is that?
Why doesn't it have
like that.
So this is leverless. So the directional buttons are right here, and this is your up button. And
I don't like that.
I believe this is your down button.
No,
yeah,
no,
because
I
it's
don't like
faster.
that.
So follow me on this quick journey, chat and the panel. When you move your joystick, you have to physically go from down to right. Right? There's time, right? But when you press the button, it's instant. You go pop, right? So when you
Wow.
play with that stick, it's actually faster to get your moves out. So I can't play Rivals with that. I would probably lose a lot, but I play a lot of Marvel versus Capcom that way.
We have a question from our tech producer asking you, Kirk, is that Magic the Gathering or Pokemon in the case behind you here?
That is Magic the Gathering. Yes, that is my framed advent calendar from 2 years ago. Producer.
Very cool.
We have a lot to talk about, apparently, producer.
Oh yeah,
Kirk,
you and Jack will have a lot to discuss. I can assure it. But
Kirk is
everybody,
really building up his gaming street cred with Magic the Gathering framed, and then that insane thing. I mean, this is next level gamer.
Oh yeah,
What are
stuff
what
right
are
here.
video
I want my
games
street
even?
cred right now. This is what I'm here for. So
Of
I
no one
appreciate
in
it.
these gaming streets, I guess.
Well, Learn Team, welcome to the stream. Thank you again for being here. Before we dive into things, I do want to extend a thank you to Fang44 over on Twitch, who rated in with their community. I hope that you had a fantastic stream. They said that they were developing a Unity mobile game. I hope that it's going super well. Thank you so much for hanging out. Welcome to the official Unity channel. Here we host a myriad of content aimed to help educate, inform, inspire you, or in a lot of cases, just connect you with the Unity community, which is largely what I think we're doing here today. So thank you, not just the Raiders, but everybody for being here. We got a lot going on. I think we should do just like a real quick overview of a couple of things before we get into it. It's always interesting to me when we're doing live streams and I put links to Learn in chat and people are like, whoa, this is incredible. Why didn't I know about this? James, I want to throw to you here. Can you just give the overview of what Learn is, and just in case anyone doesn't know, because I'm usually very surprised.
Yeah. If you don't know what Unity Learn is, it's your one-stop shop for all the resources you need to learn how to use Unity. So if you're interested in creating games or just VR applications, XR applications, whatever the case may be, Unity Learn definitely has a bunch of resources available to you for various versions of Unity, and we're trying our best to try and get them all updated, especially to Unity 6. So yeah, if you wanna learn how to use Unity, definitely check it out.
And I'll continue to throw links in the chat to Learn. I mean, I do it almost every single stream because regardless of what the topic is, chances are very high that there is Learn content designed to help you learn it at a very, very, I want to say, approachable pace. Like the handful of times that you guys have been on to literally just showcase the actual content, I've been sitting here like, I feel like I could do this. I feel like this is set up in a way that I could handle it. So go and check out all of the Learn content. Of course, you guys revamped, remastered, you updated tanks, and thus this showcase was born. So we had a number of people submit. I think we had upwards of 50 submissions into this specific showcase. If anyone's unaware, play.unity.com has showcases that you can submit your work to. And I'm not 100% sure, but I get the impression from what we've seen in the past, there's almost always one running. Like you almost always have an opportunity to create and submit something. So go and take a look at that, or you can play many other games uploaded by other people creating in Unity. So that was the approach to this tanks showcase, was to give everybody a little bit of a taste and then hope that everybody hops in with some submissions. And we saw some crazy ones. There were 5 winners here today that we're going to show off a little bit as well, from most fun, best graphics, best sound, weirdest, and best overall. We had a panel of judges of this group. Aaron, you were on said panel. Was anyone else in here a part of the picking and choosing of winners?
Aaron was the judge.
Aaron was the judge. You're representing the entire. So if anyone disagrees, Aaron, yell at Aaron. But I think that covers pretty much everything. Again, go check out learn.unity.com. James put it in the chat here as well, but says, if you don't see a topic on Learn that you want to know more about, please let us know, either in the stream or in the discussions forum. The Learn team operates very much the same way as the community team, in that we are listening to you. We want to create stuff that connects with you. It's the same way that I manage these streams. And hey, if you have a topic that you're continuously perplexed by or you really want to learn more about, let me know. And I'll see if I can find someone to come and teach you and show off all of these things for you as well. So
yeah. Can I say something about the learn along too, which is on the discussions thread for the learn along, we had Unity teammates outside of the learn team. So shout outs to all the product teams that volunteered and actually lent their time to help people on their games. There was a running thread that's still pinned in the learn content discussion section. So check it out. There's people, including some of our winners, that were talking in there and sharing their progress. And there were some really helpful Unity employees as well. So when you go through this learn along, you'll get to, connect with us.
Excellent. And that's what it's all about here. And with that, I think we go into our first one. Is everybody ready?
Video games.
Let's do it.
Hooray! So first, we're going to have Aaron playing the winner for the most fun, which was a game called Co-op Tanks Moon Escape, which is always very exciting. Before we dive right in, Aaron, can you just scroll down so we can see the creator's name? And I would love for you to pronounce. I would love for you to say that one instead of me. If you
yeah, that would be Curiouser.
Solid. So congratulations to
nailed
one more
it.
time, Aaron.
Can I give a try myself? I would go with Curiouser Mick KZ.
That's
Mick
solid.
KZ.
That was pretty solid, actually. That was, I think, better ultimately. But congratulations again. This is our most fun. Just because it's here, before we get in, is there a beginner dots course on Learn? Ask PZ Game Developer. There is. I'll find a link and I'll throw it in there.
I will say dots is not really meant for beginners. It's more of an intermediate to advanced. If you know Unity, you need to come in knowing Unity and a bit of scripting. But there is a couple of dots courses that are for just getting started with dots. Yep,
including this one, Basic of Dots, Jobs and Entities.
Exactly.
So that is now in the chat if you want to go and check it out. All right, Aaron, the floor is yours. If you want to full screen this to make it bigger, you can do that. Otherwise, whatever works.
I will. Although, I'm not sure. Can you see it if I full screen it? Let's just make sure.
Great question.
Yeah. Can you or no?
Looks great. Yeah.
Beautiful, actually. It's perfect. And I'll keep putting links to all of these winners in the chat as well if you guys want to play along. But again, I think a big part of what we're doing here today is obviously putting a spotlight on people who created and submitted some fantastic things, but also kind of sharing how these games won. And hopefully you all have some tangible feedback in terms of, hey, if I'm going to create something, maybe I should include some of these elements and stuff as well. But enjoy Moon Escape. Good landing page too.
Yeah, really good landing page. And this was a tough one because a lot of the winners were also very fun. So choosing the most fun was a tricky one, but this one, I just love the creative take on multiplayer that they did here on local multiplayer, because in the original tanks, it's local multiplayer where your tanks are battling, but they flipped this so that now it's a co-op mode where it kind of reminds me of original Halo. One person's the driver, the other person's in the back in the gunner seat, and you're kind of working together. It on the Warthog. Yeah, nice. Some of my fondest childhood memories were on that Warthog. And you're not actually on the rover, but you're working together to try and escape and get to this rocket ship. And I just love the creative use of the assets. The astronaut was not part of it, but this droid was one of the tanks, and this rover was, and they added this to make it an enemy droid. And this spaceship,
There's a bunny on top.
They're not just any droids; they're cute droids. They're kawaii droids.
Of course.
Yeah. So anyway, it's a WASD for the rover, and the astronaut is on foot, and it's local multiplayer, and you're trying to together. The idea is that as the tank, you're supposed to kind of clear the path for your astronaut to make it to the spaceship, and the astronaut is a little bit slower. The astronaut's got this dodge roll.
I love how he just
that was the barrel roll.
Yeah, and it's hard to see. Even if my rover doesn't make it,
Look at the static.
Run,
My
little
astronaut
Run. Keep
can
going.
maybe-
Keep
Ah,
going.
big jump.
Get in there.
No. Oh, okay. There we
Okay.
go.
So very impressive. I was gonna ask, and then it became very, very clear to me if you were playing
Look
with
at
two
that
hands,
animation.
and I think
I
you
was. Yeah. And then the I love the little kind of cutscene at the end where it rockets off to Earth. And just this moon environment was actually used from the tank's assets, but they kind of added it and modified it to suit the game.
Yeah.
So it is actually genuinely fun. I did test this with my wife, and it's genuinely fun to play with two people. I did find if you're really kind of speed running it, you can pretty much win every time. So my feedback might be to up the difficulty level, or maybe
Gotcha.
I mean you can always go for the percentages, and
Sure.
shoot for that high score, but maybe there could be different levels of difficulty or something like that. But it is super fun,
So
and just really well executed. It's super creative idea on where to tank these tank assets.
yeah.
Yeah.
I just want
The percentages relate to what, like each individual character's remaining health. Is that right?
Yes. Yep.
Okay.
Exactly. And I love how they repurpose the zoom, the fire arrow, or the jump strength as well.
Oh,
and just
cool.
the kind of AI on these little droids is pretty solid.
Yeah.
So just overall really well done, creative idea, and actually genuinely fun to play.
That's awesome. I think. Can you scroll down on this page, because it says that they got planets and galaxy images from NASA. So
the source. The source.
shout out to them for. I mean, the journalist in me respects that you cited your sources, but also like way to go above and beyond and go straight to NASA and say, hey, we're gonna be photorealistic here. We're getting ready for it for our kawaii.
Is that Mars? Mars in the
bunny.
background there?
I think that's a donut.
I guess we'll have to dive a little deeper. You know what I mean? That's the lore of the game. Are these bunnies Martian bunnies?
They're blue. They look frozen. Is Mars that cold? I don't
know. Mars is very hot.
Very hot. Yeah.
Mars is very hot. But I mean, just because something could be blue on a hot planet. No.
I don't know. I was just led to believe that bright blue means ice or cold.
I mean, that's definitely how I play Pokemon, where I'm like, I don't know this Pokemon,
ice.
but it's yellow. It's probably electric type. So
can't be in there with rock
or
whatever fires.
Aaron, I want to ask. So you mentioned that if the rover explodes, you can still you can leg it with the astronaut. If the astronaut dies, can you still win with just the rover?
You can, I think. You do live with lifelong regret and trauma, but other than that, it's fine.
I do like how the astronaut can just tank like 3 or 4 bullets from the droids.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Blast
it's heavy duty armor.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna jump over this dude. Let's see if I can do it.
Oh, he predicted your movements.
Yeah.
He jumped
first.
first.
I don't think I've fully explored the AI capabilities on these droids.
They were ready.
Yeah.
I like how there's an implied narrative in this game. Y'all just started making it like, oh, if we leave the astronaut, right, and it's just a tank, that would be a spinoff. I feel like that would be another game idea.
Dang, that's the sequel.
Yeah, not trying to overscope this idea. What's the name of the person that submitted this? But you
got it. Go ahead.
Yeah, Mark Casey, right? Matt Casey.
No, full name?
Curiouser McCasey.
There we go. I like
that. Nice. I like it.
We also have Andrew the Day in the Twitch chat elaborating on some of the headcanon, the lore, by saying the Pluto bunnies are getting revenge for firing their planet from the solar system.
I
respect it. Listen, Pluto's a planet. You know what I mean? If Pluto believes in their heart that they're a planet, and that's all we really need here. I like this game. I think it's awesome. I think it's a very cool one. So it is probably worth mentioning that all of our winners got a Unity backpack, physical merch. And it's my understanding from chatting with Neil, who is responsible for setting up a lot of this, that we've shipped them, that the winners, if they don't already have them, they are on their way. So that is very cool. And congratulations again to all of our winners, not just Curious or Mick KZ, which is fun to say every single time. Is there anything else that we want to highlight or any other commentary we want to provide about this this entry?
Just
I sort of take back the difficulty because I'm getting smoked on the regular here.
It's morning.
Is it performance anxiety, Aaron? Like, is it just like the cameras are, the lights are bright, mom spaghetti, you're about to... I was going to say they went above and beyond remixing tanks, because it was like multiplayer top-down view, and then they turned into a completely different game design, and they thought about it from two different perspectives. So for the amount of time that they had, and then having like all these really slick camera cuts, the aesthetic and the vibe, like having the static on screen, like when you die, it helps people imply the narrative. It helps people apply their own like take on the game. So really good job on the person McKay for going above and beyond just like the base game. Like, this is really,
yeah. I really like that. They definitely went above and beyond. But this game itself, it still has the heart of tanks. Like, you can still clearly see that this was made with tanks in mind, but this is a completely different take that I was not expecting.
Connor,
not just go through the world.
That's a little Easter egg.
Yeah. Connor in YouTube chat said to infinity and beyond, you might say. Shout outs to our teammate Connor with the nice Toy Story.
Well played. Well played for sure.
An extra shout out to Connor as well, because if you've ever taken a Unity Learn course and you thought it just read really well and was very clear and easy to understand, Connor is the reason. He's
well
our
done,
top
Connor.
editor.
We're proud of you.
Wordsmith over there.
All right, I think it is time that we move on. I can see Aaron slowly settling into like really being like, okay, well, I actually have to beat this now. And I feel like I can sense you getting competitive with yourself in this moment. So we'll call it there. And we'll get ready to switch over into our best graphics winner. This is a game called Punks in Tanks. Luna, you are our designated gamer on this one. Also, Luna, before we dive into the game, can you show everybody your microphone setup? Because I thought it was ingenious.
Definitely.
And I think it's really important. Yeah, take a look at this, everybody. So I thought the water bottle was just in the shot, but it's got the microphone attached to it.
Ingenuity.
So, well played. Well played. Very well set up.
Also, your water bottle, color-wise, matches your room. So
I know.
This is all on theme.
Definitely.
Good energy.
I don't know if you see, but I have an obsession with the color green.
Awesome.
So
well, I'm glad that we gave you a game that's UI is largely green. I think that suits well. Before you punch into the game, can you scroll down just slightly so we can get the person's name? And I hope it's Neonage. Neonage?
Neonaje in Spanish, maybe.
Okay. Lots of options, but congratulations again. This was the winner for best graphics. So Luna, with that, feel free to hop in here. And then again, Aaron is our judge representative and can kind of tell us a little bit about how. But I feel like in terms of best graphics, the gameplay likely speaks for itself. So feel free to hop in whenever you're ready, Luna. And no pressure, just play and have fun.
Okay, but first we need to make like a common decision, like what our tank is going to look like. You want the Dune Hopper or the Tough Puppy?
Tough Puppy on me. If it's my choice, it's Tough Puppy. Look at that guy.
What color? Yeah, it's really cute.
I don't want to make all the decisions, so if anyone else wants to dive in on what color we're hoping for here.
Purple.
Well, green is your favorite color. Something to match your water bottle, I think, would be the best.
Yeah.
I think it's like maybe this one.
Not bad.
White is a neutral color and contrasts with green. Oh, that's not that.
That white's real gray.
Yeah.
I mean, to be fair, it has to be if it has.
Look, if there's a dust storm in this planet and you buy a white tank, it's your fault. And if you take it to get it detailed, it ain't coming off at all.
It's a very good point.
So let's use black, maybe. I don't know. Yeah, black. Do we agree?
I think the point is, I think you want to camouflage yourself, especially if you're there are enemies. So maybe orange against the sand.
Honestly, that's
That
pretty
makes
good.
sense.
Can you just real quick go to the magenta, just because I'm curious?
Wait, is this magenta?
Well, that's that one, and then the one to the right of it, just out of curiosity for me.
Right, sorry. Oh my god.
There we go. Okay, cool. Yeah, orange better. Orange is better. Yeah,
I think it was nice. Okay.
That was
so the great thing is that this is an online multiplayer game. Yeah, that's very cool. You have like your regions and everything. Yeah.
Oh.
But we are not going to play multiplayer today. Just simple one.
I was about to go try to join, but we didn't practice that in pre-production.
Yeah, we didn't practice.
I don't want to make anyone panic on the stream.
I know.
We do a lot live, but that's a big ask.
We freestyle a lot.
Yeah.
I think first with the tutorial, I think it looks great actually.
The UI is already on point.
Yeah.
Already different scenes. Love the transitions. Look at that.
Uploading scene and everything. Yeah.
I am putting the links to each of these in chat, so if anyone wants to go and check this out themselves, they can. What happened to our tough puppy?
I know.
What happened to the tank head?
He lost his head. What?
No.
Best graphics, everyone.
I mean, the speedometer is on fire. So
the speedometer
yeah. So okay, let's go here.
Hold space to charge jump.
This is a solid tutorial as well.
Definitely.
Yeah, I love a good tutorial for games.
I think
teach players how to play your game.
It's a science. Like, it's really challenging to see, and it's something that I've been trying to find somebody to come in and do a stream about it, right? Like, we've done how to market your game, but I would love to do like how to set up a tutorial. Because I think it's a science of like how to get people invested without overwhelming them. And then on the other side, like some are just incredibly passive. You just learn as you go. So I'd be really curious.
Up the wall.
Yeah, this is really cool.
Drive up.
Yeah, let me see if I can do it good because it's quite hard. Wait. So you fly, and then when you're flying, you.
Whoa!
Oh wow!
What? Yeah. Spider-Man tank?
I know.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
Spider tank. Upside down. Oh my god.
Spider tank.
Look at him being.
Oh, and you curve the corner and everything.
Yeah.
Wow.
Okay. You go like really slow because if you go fast.
Oh, it loses the. Okay. Nice.
Okay.
There's quite a technique for
any speed racer fans in the building. I feel like this is a speed racer tank.
Oh no.
And all the buttons are there. So you already got.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Mr. Awesome's calling out that it's in stealth mode, so that's what happened to the top half of the tank.
Okay, great.
I like when we add canon explanations to things happening in games.
Someone joined the game.
Do you have? Is it you?
No, I did not join the game.
Where do you see that someone joined the game?
There was a pop-up just now in the right corner. Yeah. Player 7RV or something.
All right. Well, if you're hanging out in chat and player 7
there's the turret.
Oh, it was playing.
Oh, you got to equip it.
Well, now I feel like a dick.
Oh, wow.
That's cool, actually. It's not a bug, it's a feature, but it was playing the whole time. I love it.
So tanks have hats in this game.
I also realized something that I don't know if it's a bug, as you said, but you can like
just leave the tutorial and drive along the side of it.
Yeah, exactly.
That's awesome.
No, that's a feature.
That's cheating. Luna, you're cheating.
I didn't do that. I practiced a lot before use.
Aw, GS Volt and Twitch said
there we go.
The green tank was me.
There we go.
Ooh.
Oh, very good destructible environment too.
Amazing.
Okay. Yeah.
Pew pew.
I want to know, like, I saw that the multiplayer was, powered by quantum something. I wonder, is this like some kind of physics system that's controlling the tank, driving physics? I'd be curious to know.
Yeah,
if Neon Age is in the chat, please tell us.
I think Neil was saying that they did reach out to all of the winners to say like, hey, come hang out. Your stuff might be featured on the stream. So that's very cool. What if so that was the tut. What if you hop into one? Because I mean, listen, GS Volt's apologizing, but like, listen, if it's gonna work and you want to hop in, like, go for it. Which is weird because like. It's weird that they allowed multiplayer. They were there. Sorry, I got jump scared by them. It's weird that that the tutorial is also multiplayer. That's
Yeah.
kind of
Oh.
fun, actually.
Weird
I kind of
or
vibe with
I
that.
didn't realize that.
Yeah, I kind of vibe with it, right? It's like
Yeah.
everybody's learning for the first time.
Hey, yo.
Yeah.
Can I
There we
push?
go. GS Volt, if you're... Oh, wow.
Oh,
Oh,
no. Oh. That went wrong. Wait.
So just to answer Aaron's question after doing some Googling, Photon is a pretty popular multiplayer stack for Unity, and Quantum is their deterministic solution. So no net code, everything is networked by default and 100% in sync. Shout outs to any multiplayer developers in there that have had to take care of edge cases because like a bullet hits the right corner of your stage and the physics engine doesn't work the way you'd like to. So yeah, this is like a deterministic multiplayer solution from Photon.
Very cool. Bagardi Tech is also apparently playing, says, I managed to speedrun the tutorial. So what I want to propose right now, because we have GS Volt in the chat, is a race, a tutorial race.
Oh my God.
I'm more than anything just really excited that you guys are able to get into a system together like this on Play. We've talked about play.unity.com and like how bonkers it is that everybody can just create stuff and upload here. Like they have the studio struct that's attached to it as well. But to be able to just create something and be like, cool, hop on in.
Luna, is GS Volt behind you? Like, are they?
Where do we want to set the starting line?
Oh, yeah,
also, Luna,
sure.
we don't have to race because I noticed as soon as I did it, you went, so like we don't have to if you're not.
Oh, they're ready. Look at that.
Okay, I'm going to play fairly. Wait.
Okay.
All right.
We want to go back to
GS
the
Volt, go back
top
to the
here?
start. Yeah, go back to the start.
Yeah. Bagardi Tech, I believe there is a region selection spot. Oh, we got a third. We got a third that joined the game.
Okay.
Everybody onto the starting platform, please.
Yeah.
And I will say that Luna, you will have a head start. Because there will be latency in the time where I say go. So
wait, what are they doing? Oh,
hop up there with them. Let's get you started up on that ledge.
okay.
Yeah.
Nice. All right, Jackson, are you gonna do a countdown?
I'm gonna give a solid countdown here. We'll back you up to the right there. All right, we got 3. I want to see a good, clean race out there, everybody.
Yeah.
Dig
good
deep,
sports.
try your best, but remember, at the end of the day, it's all about having fun here. So
y'all are winners in our heart.
Yep. On my mark, everybody. In 3, 2, 1, race.
Go.
Use the booster.
Oh my God. Oh, wait, no.
Look, everyone stopped right there.
We're like,
no.
You can still climb.
I'll say after.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, Luna's,
Wow.
Luna's gonna go to the side.
Oh, I thought you were gonna go the whole way.
All right, who's
This is your chance.
Oh,
Oh no! Wait.
I like that the tanks have character.
Yeah.
The headlights look like enough like eyes that I have formed an emotional bond with this character.
Oh, did I just see?
Oh wow!
Oh,
No.
good race.
Multiple things
Good
are
race.
Who's that right there? Who's the winner over there?
The congratulations to the winner.
Oh.
So best graphics, solid, fun.
Definitely, yeah.
Well,
like
we gotta
Aaron-
check out the main level.
Oh, okay, yeah.
We can call it
Aaron,
some
you did
graphics.
say that like all of these could have been winners of most fun because they all kind of did their own thing.
Yeah.
So
yeah, I think we just demonstrated, through our giggling that this was quite a lot of fun.
right?
Oh, have you changed levels, or did you?
Yeah, I did.
Oh,
Vladimir and YouTube chat was the winner. Just wanted to say.
Hmm.
Congratulations. Select scene.
Yeah.
We've watched you do it, so we know it's
Wasteland, a very classic Tony Hawk map, by the way.
Mhm.
yes.
Just wanted to throw that out there. Mr.
all right. There we go.
Ooh,
Yeah,
yeah.
it looks amazing. You
This
have
Oh
power up.
dang! The sandstorm and everything.
Yeah.
I love how you don't
Look at the little
start
parachutes.
with
Cool.
your cannon.
Oh yeah.
Oh wait,
So you have to go and find one.
Oh,
This is very battle
there
royale.
were
yeah. This is.
there. Oh my God.
People were dropping in. Oh, they're coming for you. Oh, you gotta get going.
Also,
interesting.
I can take all of them.
Yeah, just deny everybody else's opportunity.
Yay.
Ooh.
Where are they?
So I'm not a battle royale aficionado, but
Mm.
when they drop in, is that like just you just show up in the map, or is there anything special that happens, or what do you do?
Typically in a battle royale game, yeah, you usually drop in with very either limited or no resources, and
Okay.
yeah, you're supposed to kind of scavenge for weapons, ammo, and things like that.
Cool.
We did have a request
Steal
to
them
hit
from your opponents.
Basically, yeah. Yep. We had a request to hit tab so that everyone could see the join code. I don't want to spend too long on this game because we do have 3 other ones to get through. Luna, is the water bottle microphone okay? Okay. I just wanted to make sure I saw you. It's not. We can't hear you anymore.
We can't hear you anymore.
Uh-oh. Well, no, you're good. You take your time. I think that we've seen the beauty of this game. If you can just like spin us around a little bit so we can take a look at the map itself. Yeah. Again, Aaron, I'm curious to see if this is the case for all of them. But very much all of these could be fun, right? Super fun.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, but this one clearly the graphics are just kind of on another level. With the UI, like the fiery
it's on fire.
And also I just really appreciate that they did use a bunch of the assets from tanks and kind of seamlessly integrated them with what are probably a bunch of asset store things, and just the environment created by the the sandstorm, and there's so much going on here. It's amazing.
Yeah, and I love the destructible cactus as well as you run through it. Yeah.
Oh, good. You have a friend.
There we go. Just climb the tank. Tanks climbing tanks.
This is a different kind of tank too. This is a storage tank that they're on. So tanks on tanks on tanks.
And that was like an elephant tank because it had a long nose on it.
It's true.
Oh no! Now you're betraying. Now you're betraying each other.
Friends, no.
Nah. That's cool.
This is a beautiful game. Just can you real quick just try fly, see if you can fly straight up. I just want to see if you could go to like the moon. Like maybe drive up a wall so you're positioned, and then just see if you can fly straight to the sea.
All the way up.
That'd be great.
Riley Cyrus in Twitch says, Siri, play Sandstorm by Darude. So I hope that doesn't trigger my phone. Sorry, by the way.
Yes.
Oh no, I don't want to get demonetized.
You can fly into the sky.
Wow.
Fun. No fall damage. They took that last hit personally.
Just waiting for you.
All right. I think we will call it there for best graphics. We'll also give Luna an opportunity from our tech producer. They say that you're muted and it says that your mic is not connected. So you take your time, you do your thing. And while you do that, we're going to hand the reins of the stream over to James to talk through some best sound with a little game called Capture the Flag with the Tank, which is great.
Yes, let's do it. All right, can you guys hear the audio?
We sure can.
We're totally bopping
this
right
music
now.
is great.
Who is our creator on this one?
Sir Ryden Galahad.
There we go.
Great name.
Solid. Very solid.
From the Galahad family.
So shall I just get started?
Yeah, I'm just sat over here being like, it was so cool that we just had a bunch of people hop into a game and play together. Maybe we should go out of our way to create that opportunity in future.
Absolutely. I actually did not see this before, and I'm just curious as to what.
Is that 30 pages of lore?
It looks like lore.
Damn. Can we get you to also full screen from within the window? Perfect. Wait, less perfect? It disappeared.
Oh, there we go.
Okay, so we're solid. We're solid.
Cool. Yeah. I think it's just lore.
Luna, we've got a note from our tech producer saying that your mic looks like it's connected again, but you're muted on your side, so you'll need to unmute manually.
I think it works now.
There we go. Hey.
Water bottle. Oh.
Water bottle mic.
I just want to point out before I jump into the game that a game that is highlighting music, because when you start the game, it says this game is best played with sound. It's so great that there are volume sliders. So thank you to Sir Galahad
Perfect.
for adding that.
An additional thank you from me producing the live streams. When we don't have that is when we have real issues with the audio of the stream. So this, basically, we were very, very, very fortunate to have this.
Yes. I love the colors for the difficulty. Though it might be, now that I think about it, probably not the best for folks who are colorblind. Just a little feedback for Mr. Galahad. It looks like it can select different tanks as well, and they have different abilities, which is awesome. Anyone have any recommendations as to which tank I should go for? Should I do
the last one looked like it had like a pirate?
Yeah, this one's sails.
Aaron, didn't you say you were particular to the Frozen loadout or something?
You know, they're all good. I can't.
They're all good.
Yeah.
So this is Blizzard. There's Echo, shoots sound waves. Scorch. Looks like it shoots oil, and then you have a flamethrower. Alien has a piercing laser.
What's that game from the 80s where you're like two tanks in the middle of the desert and it's a physics game and you like have to just like shoot at the right angle and it has like different loadouts like this? It's reminding me of this game.
Oh, is it that game, Two Tanks in the Desert?
No.
It's not that one?
That classic, yeah.
Is that a real game?
Not
No,
that.
no, I
Not
made
that.
it up.
Not yeah. That was a. And I think the game is literally called Tank Wars.
Cool.
That's what I learned.
All right. Any
Scorch.
recommendations?
I like,
Go
I mean,
for it.
Alien looks most colorful. Blizzard, we have it on good authority that they have excellent sound design. So, I mean, whatever you like.
Tech Dave got it. It's
I'd like to try a few.
All right. I'm gonna start with sails. I'm liking the pirate theme.
the soundtrack is good. It's very good.
All right. So right off the bat, this is reminding me of is it Vampire
Survivors?
Yeah.
Cool.
All right, fire wildly. Fire wildly, James.
Wildly. Ooh.
Oh.
Oh.
That's
Anime
weird.
zoom in.
Yeah.
Nani?
The Broken City.
So,
Oh, how'd I get in there?
blast it? Does it break?
Let's see.
Or is it a drive-through? Like, can you? Yeah.
Oh,
I
Oh
feel
yeah,
on
yeah,
gas.
yeah. So you gassed up.
all right. What is this?
Oh,
more gas. Or is
I
this-
understand. The camera perspective
Oh,
was
got it.
confusing for me.
Okay.
I understand it now.
So that gave me more boost.
The
Shout out
booze.
to everybody getting really excited about Scorched Earth as well.
Is that the flamethrower tank?
That was the game I was mentioning
Oh.
as the what it reminded me of. Oh, I could see why this won best audio.
Yeah. Also, I really like the effect of like the pixels exploding.
Oh my gosh.
Whoa.
Wow.
All right.
Getting bullied.
When in doubt, more particles.
Yeah, try another weapon,
More-
James. Try number 3 there. What is that pirate one?
Ooh,
Oh, interesting. You got a green shell circle around yourself,
I
essentially.
do.
Yeah.
Oh, I
this
love
one-
the distortion in the
Yeah.
UI. That's awesome.
Yeah, same. I was gonna say. And what's weapon number 2, James? Okay, that's that one.
I think.
Oh, okay.
It's
So it
just lower-
explodes after the fact.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, water wave shield. Very cool.
someone's going hard on the synthesizer for this for the song right here.
I'm just curious with games like this, and of course this one won best sound. Do you think that they custom crafted every single thing themselves? Or are they just pulling from really intelligent and making really good choices in asset acquisition. What do you guys think? Like,
You know-
what would be typical? Like, if this were a game jam, would it be more likely that they just found great assets that align, or did someone custom make this themselves?
There's this really good quote by Picasso who said something about stealing, but you don't know if you're stealing. Like, this looks like a pretty custom game to me. And if
Yeah.
they used the assets, they did a really good job laying it out in a way that was, you know, their own. Also, to be frank too, a lot of people who might be watching this who do game jams or make games, some people are actually like kind of weirded out about using assets, and they try really hard to just like make their own stuff, and that slows them down sometimes. So this is, if this was a game made with assets, this is a really good example of like, A, it was done really well, and B, not everyone has like an encyclopedic knowledge of like assets, so like people will never know. You should totally use assets from the asset store if you're trying to make your game. So yeah, look at that. There's the lighting in this game, the lighting underneath the tank, and all the like the bright particles. Very readable game. A+. Man, this
Yeah, the soundtrack is great.
if the person's in the chat who made this, tell us what you made to you know, tell us what you used to make the music, because you're going real.
That was more my question, is like, for the music itself, do we think that they made every single sound, made every single sound effect, or are they just, again, pulling from a specific?
We don't know. This is that's a great question, but ooh,
Water shield, smart.
Yep.
So I'm realizing that there's like a small narrative along the way of you trying to essentially, it looks like, dynamite and close these rifts, which is very cool.
Oh my, I gotta stay in this and it resets. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I don't have any more of my. Oh gosh. Can I like destroy their spawn point?
oh yeah, maybe you have to drive around. What's the meter that's filling up at the top again?
That's I think that's my health. It's going down.
Oh, that's important. Health is very
Just
important.
for the sake of time, could we check out some of the other
Yeah.
tanks? James, once he gets into a game, he has
I'm
a hard time.
already I'm all for it. Like this is
Locked.
awesome. I'm locked in. I want to win.
Yeah.
I can't.
Oh yeah, I guess you have to fully reset.
Or
Is
I can
there
die.
an in-game menu? Or just let them take you.
Oh,
It was nice of you to help them by driving into the middle.
oh.
Wow.
Even to
Wow.
Sad.
Oh my.
the
goodness.
game over scene.
Oh, that's
The
amazing.
game opening it is perfect.
Can we just the subtle use of like, it looks like it's I forgot the type of lighting, but the UI here and like the effect it gives, like
Little bloom.
a little bloom.
It reminds me of just like the older arcade games.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah, GS Volt agreeing, saying haziness is a good effect. We also have Davina saying you can get like an 8-bit emulator for the chiptunes, which is totally true. I've seen, well, not seen them live, but there are bands that do like, hey, we're gonna make music on stage using like old school consoles and things. Very, very, very cool.
Yes, the chromatic aberration.
Yeah.
So did I hear that people wanted Scorch, or was that?
No,
something
I
else?
mean, I think that was coincidence. I think we were talking about a different game.
It was like
Oh,
another
of course,
stage,
sure.
right? Oh yeah,
This
I
one.
mentioned a game that reminded me of this, and then chat decided to meld minds with me, and
Yeah.
they named it right.
Oh, this
game.
one's got a jukebox and
Yeah.
like this is a music based kit. I think we're going the
Yeah.
right.
Oh, we got to play that, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I think that's the
I
one.
gotta try this out. All right, so I got sound. I shoot sound waves.
Okay. Shout out to Soundwave, one of the
Oh.
mid-range
Not in
transformers.
your top 3 Transformers, Jackson. Nah, Bumblebee #1 forever.
No way, dude. Starscream.
Oh,
Get me Starscream.
yes, Starscream for life.
Where do I gotta go? I think the one thing that would help with this game is just like give me a direction. Where do I gotta go?
Yeah. Yeah, I think that's a push and pull for almost not for all games, but like a lot of games, right? Like some people love a game that's like, hey, just go explore, do whatever you want. Whereas me, I'm like, can you just tell me which direction I need to go,
can't
please?
do that.
Yeah.
I think I'm still on the first island of that Zelda game on the Switch.
Dang! Do it again.
Do it again. Whoa!
Ooh, strong bass.
That's
now,
a
what's
bass.
the jukebox here?
I think that gives me,
Wow.
and it gives me unlimited boost.
What kind of
Dang.
jukebox does this person have?
The right kind.
Is it like an Iowa? Remember those like 60-second skip protection boom boxes with the CD player? I thought that's probably what they had.
Where is?
Find an enemy and just blast them with it.
Oh, whoa.
There we go.
Whoa! Wait, go back. You gotta go back. That was cool. Hit it. Hit the block. Oh.
Oh wait.
That like little glitch when you jumped into their shield.
That's
Wow.
like,
That
that's
was
horror.
This is
That was
is
that was pretty
nightmare
good.
fuel.
this could have won best graphics too. I mean, this is
Yeah, it has its own
amazing.
character. Also along the lines of like it's its own. Like it was an isometric project in the beginning, and then they turned this into like this big whoa Smash TV top down chaos shooter. Oh, do you see when you run into the black shield, there's like a crowd of people like in the
Yeah.
bottom? What the hell?
oh, it's a
Blasted him.
As the kids say,
That's a zombie.
this,
That guy's a zombie.
this
More
game has
zombies.
a massive aura. Is that what the kids would say?
I don't know. I'm not. And I
No,
won't even
no,
try.
Jackson, don't want to know.
No, Lynette, can you confirm? You did say that.
Okay, thanks.
I have no more sound waves.
Wow, that guy is
You're
eager.
going down, James.
Oh my god.
Whoa.
I-
Jeez.
Wow.
This is easily by far my favorite. Like, it has so much character. This game has so much character.
Yeah, it does.
Or as Riley Cyrus says, there is a ton of aura farming happening in this game.
Yeah.
Should I try one more?
I was gonna suggest it. Yeah, I think we go one more. We hop in and check out one of the other loadouts here.
Let's
yeah,
do Blizzard.
yeah.
Aaron was definitely talking it up, so let's give that a try.
Yeah, I love the sounds of some of these
So
weapons.
it looks like a fast-firing spray of damaging snow. Ice spikes summons a line of icicles that pierce through the ground and slow the zombies. And then the snowstorm launches a flurry of ice spikes radially from the tank before completely freezing all zombies in the area.
Dang.
I just got to say, like, I love the creativity of all of these tanks and having all the different abilities. I think that's
Yeah,
Yeah.
the time it took to implement every ability,
Yeah.
and yeah, it's a lot. That's a ton.
what that is.
I like the scene transition where it brings in the curtain swipe. White
Like
guy's throat with the skull on it. It's cool.
I'm reacting like this because this is another background music. There's more background. This is another track.
So
Oh,
is it a different track
It's a
per tank, I imagine, per tank
Maybe.
loadout? They each have their own.
Cool.
Oh, dang.
That's really good.
Yeah. How it's like synchronized with the
With the ice laying out.
yeah.
Yeah.
All right, let me find some enemies, and I'll try that third one. Here we go.
Blast them.
Oh, that's awesome, and they're frozen.
Yeah.
That's game feel right there.
It's just visceral. Like you
Very
feel
good
that
game
sound
feel.
effect.
In the industry, we call that juice.
Oh, this is awesome.
this is a very juicy
Their
game.
regular attack also slows them down before you
Cool.
hit them.
There's some depth here. What was the submission window? They had a month to
a month.
create in?
Yeah, a month to create this.
And granted, we were like, hey, you don't need to have built this start fresh today, but like, either way, this is super cool.
Unleash number 2 on them. Yeah.
Blast them.
Oh.
Well done.
Nice.
3 hits.
Amazing.
All of that crunchy.
This is solid. Who was our creator on this one? I forget already.
Galahad.
Galahad.
So Galahad.
Awesome. Awesome. Oh.
Oh, I love that
Nightmare
effect.
Fuel's after you again.
This is so cool.
Wait, am I crazy, or is that hand pointing down? That's new.
Yeah, that's
interesting. That was what I just picked up was a compass, I think.
Oh, so it's pointing you to your next objective? There's depth here. There's depth here. I'm pretty sure I already put this one in the chat, but if you haven't seen it already and you want to go give it a shot yourself, go check this out.
Okay, never mind. Maybe not.
I definitely thought so.
This is a great.
That guy's faster than you.
He really wants to get to the tank. Oh wow, what is this? Look at your look at your
Oh my god, you made him angry.
No, it is pointing down to the right, James.
Can you go around? Yeah, does the what I imagine to be the barrier of it, but can you just go around it?
Well, the hand definitely moved around. It was pointing downward.
Yeah. Oh, okay, yeah, it's pointing you to right here. Oh, well, now we'll never know.
I guess
You're dead.
We'll have to play. Let's find out.
Okay, that was really cool. I fully agree. Best sound. Like, this has been incredible every step of the way. Shout out to, I mean, again, regardless of your approach, if this was like canned music that you found, even if that is the case, you completely aligned it to every single situation and setting perfectly. Whereas if you created this, that takes it even a step further. And all of the soundtracks, like Kirk was pointing out, different for each tank and each setup. That was so good. That was so good. So to Mr. Galahad, Dr. Galahad, what was there? I don't remember.
Sir something Galahad.
Sir Raiden Galahad.
Yeah.
Sir Raiden Galahad, congratulations. I hope you enjoy your prize backpack and you carry awesome stuff in it. Next up, I ordered these on purpose. We've got Weirdest coming up here before we then get to best overall. So Weirdest is a game called Ricochet Tank, and we're going to hand things over to Kirk to get this one going.
From Haggy42. So
very cool.
And
very, very cool.
Aaron Sharp Unity 3D says, so awesome. Great job. So I think this might be a good submission.
Is that you or is this an imposter?
Yeah, is that you, Aaron?
My evil twin.
Your evil twin.
Evil twin with the same name.
Your evil twin.
Twins work.
Aaron. Let me see if I can play the sound a little bit.
I don't think that you are set up screen share wise to share.
Oh, there's no sound coming out.
Oh no, there's sound. It's
just really loud.
It is. It's quite loud. Yeah.
This is also really good background music. So
we will likely get you to turn it. Yeah, turn off the audio before we move on.
So this is a really difficult game, and I think y'all are really funny for giving me the weirdest game because I died so many times playtesting this game. But you're not supposed to fire. You're supposed to use the things that are fired at you to destroy these obelisks. So I'll just go ahead and
can we get you to full screen as well, please?
Oh yeah, let's do it.
Perfection.
Perfection.
Okay, so space sharks.
So see those space sharks right there? And you see how I just bounced that? That was a very lucky shot. That is. So if a thing hits me straight up, I'm gonna take a direct hit. But if I did I don't know my angles. I don't know my angles.
It said in the intro that
45 degree angle.
Yeah,
45-degree angles are bad. But see that's
okay.
good.
So it'll glance off you if you approach it from a gentle angle.
Yes, yeah.
One of those acute angles.
A very demure angle. And then if I just bounce it. I practiced. I practiced before. And then those.
I'm very glad we gave you time to practice.
Thank you. And then those obelisks are the glowing. Let me just drive around. I wish I could turn on the music that it wasn't so loud because it's very meditative. See, look how
I like I like the sharks. I like the color choice, which feels like it stands out, and
they do follow you.
It almost feels like it doesn't fit, but it fits because it doesn't fit. Does that make sense? I like it.
Go on. Oh
no, I like it a lot.
So I'm curious, was weirdest game a category that we announced beforehand, or did we?
It was it was did I get both of them? Oh wait, I gotta play the music. I'm sorry, I have to play. The music is really nice in the.
I like that there's a cast list.
Shark 1, Shark 2, Shark. Oh, and they added the assets that they use. So
Oh, that's cool.
Are these the bloopers being shown on the left?
Yeah. I didn't watch the credits all the way through, but they might be eating some shawarma after this from the sound of the music.
You got it. A game by Haggy42. I mean,
Wow.
this is very cool. But to answer James's question, I think we announced that there was going to be a weirdest category, right? And when we like get out there, get silly with it. Just go and have fun.
Yeah. I want to see the game over screen because that's also a really funny screen. Or not funny. There's just a lot of character to this one too, but it's not as like in your face as say the last one. Also, that was not an acute angle. That was a 45-degree angle.
I think you approached it from the side, so you made contact with it in motion.
Yeah. And also like this is a see, like that was definitely why am I y'all
the funny thing about this game, Kirk is demonstrating it nicely. There's something really satisfying about when you angle them, you sort of have to say you have to say
yeah,
as you kind of give it a little bump.
Yeah, out of the games that were wait.
Oh, so cinematic.
I want to hear the game over music.
This could have won best sound too.
Yeah. Oh, just.
Ooh, I like the bass line here.
Yeah. Let's follow this tank around. Oh, I was trying to be fancy with that bullet. And I had mentioned to the other games that they did a good job. Wow, I really practiced this game. I was dying a lot, y'all. I had some anxiety pre-stream because I didn't think I would be able to perform on camera, but this was probably the most unique mechanic out of everyone, because everyone turned top down shooting to isometric shooting to top down or like third person. This is like a physics game now, and it's almost like a puzzle game. So I think one piece of feedback is there's so much design space to this that you can really flesh out. Maybe the bullets don't blow up the shark. What do they call this? The shark. I don't know. The obelisk. Maybe you can bounce the bullets back and forth or something like that. Oh, that was an accidental shot.
I feel like it's pretty easy to hack. You just go position yourself right next to the obelisks. Like, you don't need to do this from distance. Go stand right next to it, let them shoot you, and just adjust from where you're at.
I was gonna say, let me get my shark friends here because they also follow me. There's a mini Boyd of sharks. Look at them. They're just looking at me. All right.
And can you shoot as well, Kirk, or no?
I cannot. It's very unintuitive that you have to use their bullets, but also I just kind of but I can apparently shoot the other sharks with their own bullets. This is where it gets kind of. Oh, look at that! Boink! I did it.
Well done.
Awesome.
I think that this is like a very cool, like almost proof of concept. I would be really curious to see this person kind of return to it, and like Kirk said, kind of bulk it up a little bit and add layers to it, add different mechanics to it, because I think there's a lot here. I think it's a really creative approach.
Yeah, and they applied a lot of. Oh, go ahead, Aaron.
I was thinking like different marine animals, with different abilities.
Oh yeah, heck yeah. I want to shout out Davina Duckworth and Mr. Awesome in chat, who were going back and forth, chatting with each other in a way that I thought was completely nonsensical, but it took me a minute to realize that it's Austin Powers. We were talking about sharks
because
with
of
laser
the
beams
shark
on their
head.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
What a throwback.
It took me a minute. Anyhow, congratulations, you guys. Excellent reference.
Congratulations.
You guys crushed it. You guys win best references.
Best banter.
Yeah.
And then the other thing too is like moving backwards. You can actually get a little. So it's not just the angle. If I move backwards, it changes the velocity of. So if I just let a bullet hit me straight up. No, my acute angles. What's happening? There you go. Oh, it worked. There's a time, when you play Pong and you're about to hit it like on the edge, and you can move the paddle one way to. There's a lot of like playfulness. It's hard to say with me playing the game. Oh, I'm about to get. But you can basically paddle the bullets around. And there's a lot
So
of really good.
When it's flying at you, you rotate and you can hit it into kind of a different
Yeah.
angle.
Yeah.
Kind of like a little baseball swing. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah. I think that's a sign of a good game is when you're not actually playing the game. The mechanic is almost toy-like, so you get to know the possibilities of what could be done. All right, watch this. Hey. Oh,
very good. I'm glad that we were watching.
Yeah, glad that we're watching. Watch this. This decides to not bonk. Oh wait. Ah man. Look for the game. Oh. Oh. Wait.
I don't even know what you're trying to do right now. What are you trying to do?
I'm trying to shoot the obelisk, which I just did.
Oh, you're trying to just play the game. Okay.
I'm just trying to play the game now. I'm not
when
playing.
You said watch this, I thought that you were going to show us something different mechanically, but
no,
I got
just a 360 no scope.
No, it's great.
Okay,
it's great.
That's
I
Ricochet.
could definitely see like another enemy type that just shoots lasers, and you have to position the tank so that kind of like in gosh. Trying to think what's a good example. I think like Indiana Jones is maybe one example where you have like the mirrors and you're trying to line everything up, and maybe you do something like that where you're lining the laser to
I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying here. Very Portal. Portal is the first one that comes to mind for me, where they have like the kind of laser grid
yes,
you have
exactly,
to redirect and bounce. Yeah. Cool. All right. I think that is all the time we have for Ricochet Tank. Congratulations. Also won an awesome backpack. I feel like if you guys see any Unity backpacks in the wild, either they work for Unity or they won this, because I don't know anywhere that you can buy them, and I don't have one. So if you won this and you want to sell your backpack to me, let me know, because I want a backpack.
Sell it on eBay and be like, limited edition.
Honestly,
only 5 in the world.
Incredibly limited edition. I know there's more, but whatever.
Autographed by Aaron Sharp.
Yeah. With the last bit of time that we have here, we're going to hand things back to James for our best overall. This is Autotank Rescue Mission. I will be putting this in chat as well. But show off. What's our person's name on this one again?
RSC Percival is the name.
RC Percival. So we had a Galahad and a Percival.
Personal.
I think it's
Personal. Gotcha. Sorry, my brain got sidetracked a little bit here.
Jackson's trying to make rivals of our viewers.
I was like, "What's going on? How did this happen?" James, if we can get you to full screen this. This one. Okay, cool. Aaron sent me this as you were going through the judging. You were like, "Hold on, sorry, I'm getting back to you slowly. I got pulled into this incredible game," and you sent it to me. And then I don't know if you noticed, it took me 20 minutes to respond to you as well, because I was like, "Okay, like the passive storytelling as you kind of scroll through here, it handles well." Autotank Rescue Mission. I'm excited. Let's take a look here.
So I did have a chance to play this before, and like you, Jackson, I got sucked in. And it was amazing. So you kind of just start off and you see this orb, and you're obviously supposed to go right. But for me, in games, when I see that there's space over here, I like to explore. I don't know
You
if
gotta go
either
the wrong
of you
way
have,
first.
have tried this yet in this game. But by going the wrong way, he's not this way.
Okay.
And as you
and
notice,
you can keep going.
I lost health.
No,
not this way.
not just a not this way. You got a bro.
A bro. Oh my god.
Oh.
Wow.
I'm messing around. Come on, you know.
And
that
You were filled with determination.
No,
that's a good way to say you're stubborn and you died because of it.
That was immediately the first thing I did, just because if you give me the option, if I know where I'm supposed to go, but you give me still like open space to explore, I'm gonna go and explore.
Smart.
Wow.
I'm glad that they added that.
That's so funny.
Yeah.
That's crazy to think to do that instead of just putting a wall on the left side, which is exactly what I would have done.
Hey, there's music.
To make that hole. That's just amazing.
Yeah.
No, it's fantastic. And that's how, like, I don't know if it's just how all gamer brains work now, but like the instinct of knowing that there's a fork in the road, and you need to go right, but you need to explore left first. Mm-hmm. Like that's just the game wants you to go right. I want to go left immediately.
Or like
exactly
going to empty space or opening every box. Exactly.
They're just shooting
turned
red
up.
barrels.
Oh my gosh!
Wow.
Another thing to point out here is that when we, not me, but when our wonderful art team was working on these tanks, these new tanks, you know, they made sure to make the barrels so that they could, some of the barrels so they could rotate. And it just adds so much to the gameplay to be able to move and aim the turret at the same time.
Yeah.
And I was hoping people would do that. And here's a great example of why it's so effective.
It just makes it so so much easier to kind of navigate and understand like where am I aiming to shoot, which I really love that.
Cool.
And as a gamer, I love having as much control as possible. Yeah, so it's just nice to be able to.
Yeah, James, you are amazing at this.
Kind of like you
experience.
Kind of like you worked on this project.
But you have like a 100% hit rate, I feel like.
Oh, Aaron.
Also, I think I saw it earlier, and I don't know if my brain's playing tricks on me. I think the shells can make contact in the air and cancel each other out.
Yeah, they're collidable.
That's a level of detail that's like unbelievable, honestly.
I think that was in the original game, right?
Yeah, it was. But I want Jackson to think.
Listen, I think that Percival, not Percival, is exceptional. All right, just let me believe that we've got a genius on our hands.
Oh, boss fight.
Boss battle.
Attack at the Blood River. What a nice title.
Yeah, so there's great music in this, but it's also really loud.
Whoa!
That just went hard.
Whoa!
Can we just? Oh, James, show us who we're
go.
dealing. Oh,
a hush falls over the crowd as James steps up to the plate.
Oh, I've also
the ads first.
I have an explosive, I believe, or maybe not. Oh,
it looks like.
Looks like I don't have any.
Oh, it looks like you have 0. All right, 1 sliver of health and a drink.
Okay.
Oh my goodness.
Well,
that was very short-lived.
I like the path. So the path does a good job just like making it so it guides the player. There's everything is very there's intent to everything, including like the small stone paths, and I like that. Cool. Is that a boost that you're hitting on, James?
No, he pushed me.
Oh, he pushed you.
Knockback?
Yeah, it's got knockback.
Dang.
Is there a life counter? Like, can you die X number of times?
So there's a death counter at the top right here. But something came out. Oh, there's a
that was from way out in the left.
The boss
but no, I think I can respawn as many times as possible.
Nice.
Or as I.
Oh, it does keep track of your death. So
yeah.
It's just... so a note.
Oh, it's got the. Did you see the little like radio signal on top of the tank? It was summoning the airstrike. I think.
Friends.
It's the Wi-Fi signal in the tank.
Yeah.
You want to make sure that you get
there it is.
Wi-Fi.
Careful, James.
Oh, good indicator though. That's cool.
All right, I almost got him.
I feel like we all need the catharsis to watch you destroy this cannon.
Oh, I am.
Yeah. Another it's a great showcase of the effectiveness of camera shakes for those big blasts. Like the other game did that really well too with the best sound.
Yeah.
I don't know if this game approaches it the same way, but the other one even had an option to turn it off, which I think is really important for accessibility, right? For motion sickness for a lot of people. To kind of just be like, no, please stop making my screen shake. I think it's really important.
Yeah. Sometimes.
Come on.
We got him. Congratulations.
So
congratulations. Excellent work.
There are multiple bosses.
I
don't know how far we want to, how long we want to go.
I just want to read the narratives. I just want to. Oh, I was stuck in the mud.
Yeah. So
I love the little illustrations too.
Yeah. So I guess the story is that this tank is sentient. And he lost his buddy.
Oh, his partner. For real?
Oh my goodness.
I want to. So there's like a point where the termination is filled into the screen, but before that, there's like a word before it, or there's these weird texts that pop up. I wonder if that was intentional as well, because I think that's a cool effect.
Oh, I missed it.
It's like the screen is trying to tell you something, but the tank is telling you something else. Sorry, maybe that's just me overthinking and writing my own fanfic for this game.
I mean, I think we've done it for pretty much every game, which I think is beautiful. I think a game that lacks inspiration doesn't necessarily give you that space. It's just like, nah, it's fine. It doesn't spark that imagination. But I think like, all the entries we've seen have, right? They've immediately been like, cool. So what's the backstory? What can we elaborate on here?
So the developer of this game is in YouTube chat right now. So hello to
Handsome God Pro. Thank you for hanging out with us.
Q and E skill for player. So there's
oh wow, we're existential too.
Is war really necessary?
Yeah, I have a shield. Let's see if it works.
Looks like you have.
Oh, there we go.
Oh, okay, interesting.
Cool.
I can tank some of these attacks.
So is it damage reduction or mitigation?
I think it was mitigation, but
cool.
I can check again.
Dang.
And then every time I go across one of these, I get more health, which is nice. And it serves as a checkpoint if I die.
Okay.
Handsome God, we were talking before you got here about how funny you are in the beginning of the stage if we went the wrong way. So just kudos to that. As we talk about all the checkpoints that James is going through. That is a big that's a big chonker right there, as they like to say in the business. Just a big robot vacuum just chilling. Oh, there's a charge shot right there.
Dang.
I love the charging animation is really cool.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Oh dang.
Oh, what happened? Lost track of my mouse.
Yeah, you see that? Like it's
I did.
And,
you're right.
Yeah, maybe it's just the styling because it does look like maybe they used UI toolkit for this, and then maybe like it's the styling, but whatever it is, I like it.
I feel like you're in Death Alley. You gotta get out of the tunnel.
I do.
You gotta get out of this tunnel.
Like that scene in 300.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I gotta get out of here.
Bye.
Oh my god! He killed me
You're gonna
immediately.
keep respawning at that spot.
Gosh.
Oh no!
No.
Are they spawn camping you?
Yeah, they are.
Oh my god!
You're being bullied, dude. You're being bullied online right now. Cyberbullied.
I got him.
Yeah, got him.
I gotta kill his minions. There we go.
This was great. This is incredible.
Yeah.
How many more bosses are there? Is this what we're doing for the rest of the day?
You guys want to? Yeah. I'm down.
Cool. Well, here's what we do. We don't bring everyone along for the whole time because they got other stuff to do. So we'll end this, but then the 5 of us will hang out and we'll just play this for the rest of the day.
We'll talk about if human nature is evil.
Yeah.
Also, just shout out, great use of, we gave like 10 different tanks and every single one is, featured in this project. So
Golden
Lucy
tanks.
who made
get away.
Oh, that looks bad.
Wow.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, I think that's what's impressive of every game is that they took full ownership of all the mechanics and implemented them in the month. And there's some really, really unique, like this mechanic right here with the homing, but it gives you like that last second chance to zip out, or like the last game where it's you're not shooting, it's they're shooting at you. Like kudos to the people who won awards because y'all were really creative. And that's one of the hardest parts about making a game is like making it there's a term called content complete. So you want to make sure that all the mechanics are in your game, that all the levels are in your game. And I think a lot of the month is just like polishing up like these mechanics and making sure that they work right and are just man. The lighting. Yeah. Way to make your game's content complete.
Yeah, I will say too, what I like about this is it seems like at every corner, like at every turn, there's a new iteration. There's a new mechanic that's added, new enemy type, new something. So it's not just the same thing endlessly in each area, in each boss.
Right.
It constantly changes up the formula a little bit, which I think.
Hey, James, Davina Duckworth in chat says that's a friendly tank.
What, the one I'm shooting right now?
The one with the green.
I don't think so.
You don't think so?
Green is the
It
hell.
looks like it's very
Nope,
much
I'm
trying
wrong.
to kill me.
As soon as I say that, Davina's like, nope, I'm
Davina's,
wrong.
nope, I'm wrong. That's all right. It was a good thought. You're trying to help. That's what we want.
It was green. I also thought, I was like, oh, that's a cool, now you have a big friend.
Yeah.
If I could suggest one feature in this game that I think would make it like so awesome, is some kind of boost. It's like
Yeah.
boost away when like to dodge like these oncoming attacks. That'd be awesome.
Yeah,
That would be cool.
man, but this is just amazing.
Oh gosh, I'm okay. How good am I?
Close. Finish
Oh
strong.
no!
Oh no.
Oh my goodness.
Oh no.
I feel like
it looks like this boss has maybe 2 health bars. I think
I see what you're saying. Yeah, the little notch on the top there.
yeah.
It took me a second as well because I was like, the bar at the bottom has such little left, but the circle health bar around him has so much. But yeah, it looks like there's kind of that little diamond shape there. I wonder if phase 2 has new mechanics.
So many
Oh
bullets.
yeah.
So many bullets. Bye.
There you go. So now, yeah, and if it doesn't, that's another way to expand this game too. Is in the phase 2 and the second health bar, like maybe add an additional attack that it didn't do in the first health bar.
Also, does the tank have friendly fire? Like, can it hit smaller tanks with its rail gunny rail?
Doesn't seem like it.
What? That's the official.
That is. Yeah, if you look in the instruction booklet of this game, because games slowly come with the instruction booklets.
They should.
I remember reading those instruction booklets in class all the time. Oh,
What even is class?
what a school. Sorry, chat. Please stay in school if you're in school. Go, James.
Come on.
So this is why y'all missed the meeting the other day. Y'all were playing this.
I told you. Very good game.
Aaron shared this, and that was the end of my day.
Everyone, this is for work. It's for a stream. No big deal.
So since I do stream content, occasionally I hop into other streamers and check out their channel. And they're like, wait, every time, is this the official Uni account? It is. But then someone at one point was like, wow, so part of your job is to just like hang out and watch Twitch? And I was like, not really, but yeah, kind of sometimes. Congratulations, James, on making it through yet another boss. I was going to say let's end it here, but now I'm curious.
We're at the end?
The end.
Wow.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Oh,
This is
And
great.
the question, is that a JoJo reference?
This is good.
Is it a what reference?
You know what?
A JoJo's.
Now that you
Remember
say,
it.
now that I'm looking at this a second time, Luna, I definitely see. the
Wow.
JoJo reference there.
Good call out. Great call out.
Dang. And the timer and the death count, go and speed run it. Enjoy.
Yeah. And
I-
post your, those of you that play it, if you reach this, post your times at the bottom.
Yeah.
There's a couple of us that were posting our times and death counts.
What's the time to beat right now?
Time to beat, I think, is from the creator.
5 deaths.
5 deaths, 11 minutes and 49 seconds.
Wow.
Dang. Very nice. Very nice. So that's your best overall. Thank you again to the creator for hanging out with us in the the YouTube chat as well here. Handsome God Pro. Congratulations. Let me know if you are trying to sell your backpack.
Man, we got to get Jackson some swag. I think this
Listen, if we could get some swag, that'd be great. To be fair, I am wearing a Unite shirt from last year, but not enough. That's all the time that we have for today. I know we had a couple of honorable mentions if we had additional time, which I think allotted our time very, very well and gave all the spotlight to our winners in a very meaningful way. So congratulations to all of the winners. This was great. Not only did you earn a backpack, but you earned our respect as well, which is more valuable to you. Who's to say? But thank you to the Learn team, to all of you. Luna, this was your first stream. Thank you, especially for taking a chance and coming to hang out with us. Thanks for coming, for your work creating the content, for the judging process, for being here after the fact to play along and share your feedback and thoughts. I really appreciate you guys. Give it up for the team.
Woo.
And now it's just you and I, Unity community. Thank you again so very much for hanging out with us today. This was a fun one. We don't get to do these showcases often, but to kind of take the work that you guys have created and submitted and be able to put a little extra spotlight on it is always a good time. So thank you so very much for all the work that you do and for hanging out with the community here. Again, this content, we're live usually twice a week, Tuesdays and Thursdays, so keep an eye out for any upcoming streams. Again, it is our hope that you learn something, you feel inspired by something, and you feel additionally connected to the Unity community. Our next stream, again, no stream this Thursday because it is switched to release day, and we wanted everybody to have the opportunity to go and play. We know that they're not going to be hanging out here. So no stream this Thursday, but next Tuesday, that's June the 10th, we're going to be having a stream all about game design. What makes great roguelite game design? And we will be joined by Yannick from Motion Twin Studios. Their studio has created Dead Cells and more recently Windblown. So we will be playing through that game and talking with one of the creators about how to create excellent roguelite game design. So thank you so very much for today. Come and hang out again next Tuesday. A big thank you to everybody who helped put this stream on. Of course, Jack working behind the scenes as our tech producer, to I combined names, to Luna and James, Aaron and Kirk. Thank you to everybody for being a part of this. Until I see you all again, lovely Unity community, my name is Jackson. Have a great rest of your day.